guys, I'm Maria and welcome to my channel. So we are talking all things money, marriage and just general adulting. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you about purchases that you may be making because of your insecurities. So we've all seen the picture of Jay-Z when he was worth like, I think it's 100,000 or I can't remember, was it 1 million or something like that? And then the other picture of like when he's worth like over 1 billion. I'll insert the picture somewhere here. And then we've all seen pictures of like people like Bill Gates, people like Mark Zuckerberg and like Steve Jobs when he was alive. Like they would always look very normal, very normal in their pictures. Like they wouldn't be walking around with gold chains and bling bling and just, you know, showing off their wealth. So you can almost kind of tell that like the people that actually have money are not necessarily flashing it, and the people that don't seem to have that much are the ones that sometimes are, you know, it's all in your face. So what does that have to do with insecurity and how it might be making you poor? Well, I was thinking about myself and I was thinking about times in my life where my insecurities have actually led me to either spending money that I shouldn't have been spending, or has led me on a path whereby I really desperately wanted something or wanted to make a purchase that was totally unnecessary. Had I been more secure in myself, I would not be making certain purchases. And so I'm just going to give you two examples of where insecurities have led me to just overspending. So I remember there was one time when I was invited to meet a group of friends, or like, you know, those people that are friends but maybe not so, just friends. Okay, so I was invited to meet a group of friends that I didn't necessarily want to go and meet, but it was one of those ones where I had to be there. And I am the type of person that I do not spend a lot of money on clothes. It's just me. First of all, I don't believe in spending like tons and tons of money on clothes. And I just actually struggle to find things that really fit me well. So I don't do a lot of clothes shopping, you know. And when I do, if I am buying clothes, then obviously I'm buying clothes for work, or I'm trying to buy investment pieces that will last me a long time. So I'm not the type that will just go shopping randomly just because I feel like it. Very rarely do I do such things. So basically, I was invited to meet this group of friends, and you know, those people that they are a certain way. That's the only way I can describe it. They are a certain way, very pretentious, and just I felt extremely insecure with the clothes that I had. I just thought, you know what, I need a whole new outfit and I am going to spend some money on some new clothes just so I feel better about myself. So I ended up spending about over £200 on some new clothes, and I went to this event. I felt great, which was fantastic, but later on I remember thinking that month, hey, I'm extremely broke this month. Why am I so broke? And lo and behold, it's because I've gone and spent this extra amount of money that I hadn't planned on spending, but I really wanted to buy these new clothes just so I would feel better about myself. So that was one example of where I've spent money that I really didn't necessarily have to spend, but I did just because I did. And another example that happened more recently was, funny enough, a few weeks back, I was talking to my husband and I was actually talking about somebody that I think spends a ridiculous amount of money on all sorts. And I was thinking, why does this person spend so much money? Like, why, you know, why do they not, you know, save? Why are they not like trying to invest for the future? Why are they constantly spending all these extravagant amounts of money? And my husband was like, you know, maybe it's two things. It's either just how they live, they're just maybe poor at managing money, or, you know, it's their lifestyle, or they're insecure. You know, maybe it's something that, you know, spending this type of money makes them feel good. And I was like, I was actually, you know, really criticizing, saying, you know, they really should, you know, really be careful. You know, they need to start thinking about investing for the future. And I was being quite bitchy about this. I'm not gonna lie. Lo and behold, that very same day, okay, very same day, I had someone come over to my house, and our house at the moment, you know, we are, you know, working on things really slowly. We've lived here for a couple of years now, but we have not gone all out and made loads of big purchases. We're doing things in stages. So like over the summer, we spent a lot trying to like renovate upstairs in our house and just making it really look as nice as possible. But you know, we still have like the kitchen and the bathroom and other parts of the house to do for it to be, you know, how I want it to be. But we're being really careful with money, so we're not going to do all these big purchases all in one go. But I have planned that come 2019, that is when we are gonna get our kitchen redone. Like 2019, I'm like, yeah, it's on the list of things to do. So that was my plan, and I've been planning this for a while. I've always had it in my mind that that is when we will, you know, sort out that side of the house. Lo and behold, anyway, this person came to my house and they came into my kitchen, and sometimes I can be really insecure about it because it's not how I want it to be. And the person had the audacity to say that they did not like the look of my kitchen. And they actually said, oh wow, this kitchen reminds me of my parents' kitchen. And I was like, oh, what do you mean by that? And they were like, well, there's lots of stuff that I can't stand to look at. There's loads of, and I was like, oh, okay, sorry. And they were like, oh, no, I don't mean it like that. But I know exactly what they meant. I know exactly what they were thinking. And it made me feel really bad. And then suddenly, my whole, we're gonna do the kitchen later on next year when we have more money and when we're gonna do it. Suddenly it was like, we're gonna do this kitchen now, we're gonna get it done. You know, I can't stand people coming in, judging my kitchen. And I realized that I had just been talking about someone else and how they spend, and on the very same day, it hadn't even been like 2 hours yet or something, the very same day, there I was planning on how we were gonna re-renovate our kitchen this year because of the fact that I suddenly felt extremely bad about what this person had commented and what they had said. So I had to really kind of be like, hang on, hold on a minute, you know, why am I in a rush to make this purchase just because I'm feeling bad about what someone has said? Consider purchases that you make. Why are you making them? Obviously, if you need new clothes, you need new clothes. You know, if there are certain purchases that you need to make them. But on a whole, you know, try and really think, why am I making this particular purchase? Am I doing it to impress people, or am I doing it for myself? And just really think about it. So that was just some quick examples of where you may be spending money unnecessarily just because you are trying to impress people that really don't matter. So yeah, go ahead, leave your comments down below. What are your thoughts? You know, have you ever done stuff like this before? Is it me? Is it just me? No, I know that this is not just me. This can't just be me. And it's something that at some point in lives we might have all done something very similar. You know, it might have not been clothes, it might not be wanting to make a big kitchen purchase or, you know, something like that, but it might be somewhere else where you've gone and you've spent money not really intending to, but you were trying to impress, or I don't know. But anyway, I will catch you guys next Friday in another video. Take care. Bye.